The boy is filming. Video homework assigned by the school. He's really focused, so he didn't notice what was behind him at all. The boy tells his own story at school. The dog behind him pulled the curtains, showing that weird face. I've seen this face for a long time. In 1886, the Cheyenne Hotel in Arkansas. It is said to be one of the most haunted hotels in the United States. Many customers say they have seen ghosts and weird umbrella tides here with their own eyes. In this way, a man named Alicia checked in room 218 of this hotel. It is said that this room is the most haunted room in this hotel. It is known as Mike's Ghost. Okay, Michael, shut the door. This is a hotel in Trixton, Russia. Investigators on the paranormal phenomenon of the Supernatural Adventure Channel investigate a very old haunted house in May 2021. And they are in this haunted house. I did find that mysterious existence. Is he moving the door? Have you noticed that flash of existence? Just the moment the blogger moves the camera, he appeared, and it's very close to the blogger. The blogger who posted this video claimed this was taken near a railway. Mara has a strange orb and a looming person appear in the picture. Actually, at the beginning, I thought this was a person holding a glowing object. But then I found out that I was overlooking something. This person does not seem to be a physical person. It's a guy who's invisible. Look carefully here and you will find. He appears and disappears. How do you think all this should be explained? Will everything we see be an illusion? In 1975, Annelise's family claimed that Annelise was eccentric and that she seemed to have dark supernatural powers. Later, even Annelise herself admitted that she was possessed by a demon. Afterwards, his parents invited an exorcist to exorcise the demons, and the exorcist ritual was conducted in a total of 67 times. But on July 1, 1976, Annelise died mysteriously at the age of 23. The cause of his death is indeed a mystery. There are reports that he was due to malnutrition, and some people say it was for other reasons. The owner of this house claims, there is a shadow man in this room. It often appears, but strangely, its whereabouts are mysterious. If you're looking for it seriously, it's absolutely impossible to find it. The owner is to photograph it. Think of many ways. After trying many times, homeowners can only use the oldest method. That's waiting for the rabbit. The owner has set up a camera, lying on the sofa, watching TV, waiting for his appearance. The owner has experienced two things in total. The first item, the door behind him slowly opened. There are several light spots in the darkness in the door crack. The second item, a black shadow appeared behind the sofa. Does it look like a hand? Very similar, right? And I think the realism of this video is quite high. Because after this series of events, it may be the owner's dog or the neighbor's dog. He actually started shouting. Because I always think animals can see things that people cannot see. So the dogs must have seen that shadow man. In a remote countryside in Iowa, USA, there is an abandoned school building. While our primary school, although this place has been abandoned, people still think it is a very active place. Of course, it is not that there are many students here. It is said that it is full of ghosts. Why are they said that there are ghosts here? According to local rumors, there are two strange doors in this school. They are the gates to Een Mansion. Ghosts can enter and exit the school at will through these two doors. So this local legend has been created. But blogger Amy doesn't believe in evil. Have to investigate this place. Ghostly things. Of course, more than this one. After the two investigated in depth, they sat down. Want to have a chat with the ghosts here. And just now, something seems to have touched their camera. Apart from these, the bloggers have never found any new discoveries. Could it be that they chose the wrong date? Is the door to the notes not open? Emil, Sweden's supernatural adventure blogger, exploring one of the most haunted cemeteries in Sweden. Bang, according to bloggers, he has come to this cemetery many times. But every time I come, I encounter strange things. And this time the blogger is here. What other creepy things will happen? I'm going to explore for a while and see what I can capture. Before I leave here, I should have knocked on the door I've tried to knock on before I try to knock on it. This creepy stuff. Here. It looks like it. Looking at the blogger. A supernatural adventure blogger is communicating with the spirits here. But there is something behind it that quietly left it. It quietly left the past. Shadow figure enhanced. But there is something behind it that quietly left it. A supernatural adventure blogger. This time we came to a mysterious abandoned church. The church dates back to the 12th century. It is said that the church was once one of the most sacred pilgrimage sites in England. The blogger goes around the church to explore. Just as the blogger was patrolling around, in an inconspicuous place, a mysterious figure appeared. In this way, the blogger passed by the figure. The mysterious figure never appeared again in subsequent videos. On the roof of this house, a creepy face appeared. How to explain this? Maybe this is just a scam? 1,700 years later, many poor families choose living in the basement of the apartment because this can save a lot of living expenses. Baptism after time. Those basements that have lived in those days, already empty. And some time ago, supernatural adventure, channel discover with pleasure. A very thrilling film was released in December 2019. In the video, the blogger came to an ancient cemetery. A white lady is buried in this cemetery. And the story of the white lady is too miserable. It is said that white ladies are giving birth. A group of robbers came to the house. The robbers stole her child and brutally killed her. Since the white lattice body was buried in this cemetery, there will be no peace here. Many people claim to be in this cemetery. They saw the ghost of the white lady. And the white lady kept muttering, "Return the child to me." Hello. whatever these freaking me are. Or the white lattice voice. Will bloggers meet white ladies here? The weather is very bad now. It's sleet. It's too cold. Please watch very carefully. There was a black. Nowadays the weather is very bad. It is too cold. Mass cussing my path. I just saw something very creepy. Disappeared into nowhere. You can clearly see a black figure. A strange black shadow appeared in the darkness, and the shadow slowly disappeared into the darkness again. Will it be the ghost of that white lady? The blogger recently bought a smart device for voice interaction, but after using it for a while, she discovered the horror of this device. This thing seems to be able to communicate with ghosts. Then there were many super destructive phenomena in her home. I don't know at all. Who's doing this? Supernatural Adventure Channel Explore the Unknown. A very thrilling film was released in November 2017. In the radio video, the adventure team came to the abandoned Mount Blasai prison. This is a haunted prison. And what they're looking for here, Electronation may be the one who died here back then. So much. Are you dead here? Your name is Leroy? Man, I just heard the sound in another room. I heard a man's voice. Oh! You should have noticed the shadow that walked over. I read it several times. It shouldn't be a projection of the light. And he also walks. Is this the ghost of the dead here? Remember this blogger? This blogger often posts some video of him exploring the abandoned castle. And he has made some new discoveries recently. The person who posted the video claimed Camera 40 was indeed windy that night. It should be that the fence cannot be blown. Camera 0. It seems that no one came to the company. What is going on? The man returned to his seat, but just sat down and was attracted by another strange sound. The girl came to visit her grandfather, but her grandfather is not at home. She took a random video and wanted to send it to her grandfather. But what is this? It looks like a child. This lady was going to work, but she found her dog shaking. It seems like something very terrible. What exactly did the dog see? It seems that the ghost in this ruin. I like this blogger very much. The blogger at the crazy crossroads. This time, he will be held in this haunted house with 30 minutes of challenge. No matter what happens in the house, he can't escape within 30 minutes. But shortly after entering the house, he wanted to retreat a little. What did he meet? Is there anyone inside? Hello, the scissors seemed to be on the floor last time. I don't remember this chair here. It seems that someone is here. Last time the scissors were there. Okay, bang. There may be animals in the house. The blogger guessed the voice just now. Maybe some animal was made. Is it really an animal? Actually, the blogger is not sure, but he still plans to investigate. I'm gonna knock. You're gonna respond to me. Are you okay? Man, I knocked on the board 3 times, and something responded to me. It seems that the blogger's guess is wrong. Not an animal at all. There must be something special in this room. Remember this blogger? He followed him after hearing the sound from home. But behind him, a figure appeared. In fact, there are more supernatural phenomena in his family. One day, he found his cat staring at 3 places. He followed. But what appears in front of you really scared him. At 5:02, Main Street Vivint is attempting to contact you and will dispatch the authorities. Sensors detected signs of broken glass in progress. Staff hurriedly checked alarm in progress. The staff rushed to check. There is no error in the alarm. There are indeed cracks on the glass in the museum. But the crack aroused the staff's suspicion. Because the crack is caused from the inside, not from the outside. In other words, it's not someone who wants to smash the glass. So how did this crack form? The staff then called out the surveillance video. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look at front door. Front door staff, after learning the truth. Front door all took a breath. There are indeed some front doors. Front door things we don't know. A team of supernatural explorers in 2009 come to this haunted, abandoned prison. With unremitting efforts, they did take some photos in this prison. Very shocking scene. At the entrance of a separate cell, a black shadow appeared. Was he a prisoner in this cell before he died? Maybe. Later, the explorers continued to explore. But what happened later really scared them all over the cold sweat. A large number of black shadows appeared at the end of the prison corridor. When this black shadow appears, they feel like they're being monitored. In July 2021, Tim came to his friend's home when he was a child. Because of his friend, tell him a story about his childhood. On a dark night many years ago, Tim's friend slept very well in bed. But he was awakened by something. He is sleepy. Only see a woman in white standing by the bed. Later he knew nothing. When he wakes up again, he told his family what happened last night. But no one in the family believes it. Everyone thinks he has a nightmare. Since then he often sees that woman at night. Until they moved out of here, I can never see it again. Analysis from the stories he told. That woman should be living in this house. Tim is also curious about this story. He wants to verify whether his friend's story is true. That's why I came here. Still the same. Tim installed a lot of equipment in the house. Then, back to the front of the monitor. He was waiting quietly for changes in the room. Something seems to be coming. To be precise, something should be approaching. LTES 1990. Tim is still waiting, but a series of words came from the walkie-talkie. After Tim's careful analysis, Tattoo. Get the answer, danger. What does this mean? Is Tim in danger? I also noticed the depression in this house. For some reason, it's terrible. I've never felt so scary. Don't contact him. Don't call. I don't understand what he is saying. What does it mean to not contact him? Who is this he? Tim doesn't understand it either, so he wants to use the psychic board, communicate with this existence. And what answer will Tim get?
Такое чувство, что пришло что-то еще.
I think after I contacted him on the psychic board, something happened. Something is here, but I feel like something is coming. Tim is still reviewing what happened just now. Also, he always has a bad premonition. Is there any connection between these things? It sounded like the sound of a ball. In the previous room, someone touched the ball. Someone threw the ball there. It seems to me that he wants to tell me something. Honestly, I don't want to go into the basement. There's a rotting odor. Where's the ball? The ball is gone. It's still here just now. It disappeared in front of my eyes.